Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, what you're looking at is the Marx 588 New York Central Black switcher. Now, the problem with the 588, of course, is that from the factory, it came, in this case, with a forward-only motor. Now, this is not a bypassed motor. This came from the factory like this. It has no E-unit. It has the E-unit cage, so it has a headlight. But as you see, it is exactly wired as if you had bypassed the E-unit. However, this never had an E-unit in it, as you see. This is a virtually new Marx motor. So what I did, this is double reduction, of course. So what I did is I took a standard double reduction motor out of a steam locomotive, pulled the side rods off, and mounted it in this shell. So it runs forward and reverse. It has a working headlight. I added a front coupler. It has the rear coupler. So now you have a 588 black switcher, as you see. So I just modified that motor. Like I said, took it out of a steam locomotive. As you see, I've ground the studs off that hold the push rods, and I'll color this black. And then dropped it into this shell, and then added a front coupler, as you see. So it has front and rear coupler, runs forward and reverse. So I just want to do a quick video on this. And I've got to consist, let's push this back so I don't have to put this on a curve. And we'll put this on the front coupler and we'll run the locomotive in reverse. All right, so Marx 588 switcher with this new front coupler, as you see. So now you can actually run it as a switcher, forward and reverse. As you see, it runs absolutely perfectly. So this is a fairly rare locomotive. You don't see the 588 in black very often. So like I said, I just did a motor swap, stuck that double reduction motor in there, modified from a steam locomotive, of course. Added a tab and slot on the front, and we have a working switcher. Working E-unit, working headlight, front and rear coupler. As you see, this is running absolutely splendidly. So it runs nice, it looks nice. It only took a few minutes to do that. But as you see, we now have a working switcher. So I needed a project for tonight, so I've been thinking about doing this for several days, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it tonight. So took that double reduction motor, took off the push rods, ground off the studs, and I'll color those wheels black to hide that. And then as you see, I installed a tab and slot front coupler, has the rear coupler. This one is right now mounted with a paper joiner. Double reduction motor, and it has a traction tire. So this is up and running, and it's running absolutely perfectly. So I just want to do a quick video on a really simple way to convert one of these switchers into a genuine switcher. You know, this ran forward only, so I don't know why Marx called it a switcher. But as you see, it has a front and rear coupler. It runs forward and reverse. It has a working headlight, and this is running absolutely perfectly. So in any case, it's a really simple way to actually convert this into a working switcher. So the black 588, again, it's a fairly rare locomotive. You don't see these in black very often. And that's running absolutely perfectly. So this is essentially finished. Like I said, I've been thinking about doing this for some time, so I figured I might as well go ahead and do it tonight. So modified that motor, dropped it into this shell, added the front coupler, and this is the result. A really, really decent looking Marx 588 New York Central black switcher. Forward and reverse, front and rear coupler, and a working headlight. Really difficult to beat that. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video on this. It was simple, a bit time consuming just because I had to modify the motor. But as you see, it's running perfectly. It has plenty of power, double reduction motor and a traction tire. Working E-unit, working headlight, front and rear coupler. This is a genuine switcher now. Running absolutely perfectly. So I just wanted to do a quick video. It's a really, really simple modification to put that motor in there and add the front coupler, of course. So I just wanted to do a quick video on this. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.